What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, December 26, 2023. I'm outside the gym right now, and I got to be honest, I don't feel too good. I'm a little tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep. But I wrote down the night before last night that I was going to go to the gym, and I got to go. You know what I mean? It's a non-negotiable. But real quick, that last video I made, the Bitcoin Explained Simply by a Gold Bug by Dominic Frisby, has gotten a lot of views, man. I've gotten almost 900 views on that video. I'm not sure why. Somebody had to share it with somebody or something. I got about 30 new subscribers. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for subscribing. If you are new to this channel, welcome to the channel. And also, if you found my video outside of my normal stuff and you found it somewhere else, let me know, because I want to know how that video got so many views from my channel, because I normally don't get that many. I only get between in the low 30s, like for the low in the 30s, high 100 something, or I've gotten a few videos that have gotten up there, but for the most part I get 80, 70, 60, whatever views. For certain reasons that I say certain things that I'm not supposed to say. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below how you found my channel. But again, thank you very much and welcome. What I want to talk to you guys about today is a couple things real quick. It's about being a man of your word. You know, when you say you're going to do something, do it, obviously, even to yourself, because sometimes we can be our worst enemy and we can take it easy on ourselves. And I'm guilty of that. You know what I mean? I'm preaching to the choir right now. Because I'm telling you, man, I did not want to go to the gym today. But I'm here, and I'm drinking my, got my little drink, got my pre-workout in there, and there's some stuff for your muscles to, you know, make sure your muscles don't get all messed up or sore or whatever. But also what I want to talk to you about is just getting right, man. You know what I mean? As a man and a woman, you know what I mean? You got to get your body right. And for me, what's back here? I got that case back there. And for me, you know, I've always been a person that was pretty disciplined in a lot of things. I was in the military. I have never in my life, and I'm about to be 49, I have never taken a sip of alcohol, ever, not once. I never smoked a cigarette, never did any drugs, smoked weed or anything like that. You know, I'm very disciplined with that stuff. But what I'm not disciplined in is my food. I've always been a person that ate more than what I needed, than what my body needed. I was living to eat and not eating to live. And I've changed that because, you know, during my journey of this stuff, the precious metals and Bitcoin and the corruption, and over the years, I've learned a lot about different things about food and stuff like that, man. You know, and I learned, you know, I watched movies, the McDonald's movie where the guy ate McDonald's every day for 30 days, you know. Obviously, I was eating that stuff back then. But also I learned about the processed foods and the lies these people tell us, man. You know, it's almost like they're trying to poison us, man. And it's almost like they're trying to, again, this is why I don't get a lot of views, okay? let me be careful what I say. You know, and on this journey, you know, reading the Bitcoin standard and reading the Fiat standard, there's also called a book called Fiat Food, right? Now, I haven't read it yet, but I have looked at inserts on it, and I watched videos on it, and, you know, going down the rabbit hole. And I did order the book, so I'm going to read it. But boy, oh boy, the things you learn about what happened in 1971. It ain't just, you know, we got taken off the gold standard and we went through inflation and debasing our currency through printing. It's not just that. It affected us really bad, man. You know, money to me, it reminds me of like a referee in a basketball game or an offensive lineman in a football game, right? Money is supposed to be invisible. You're not supposed to see it at all, right? But when something breaks or something goes wrong, like if that offensive lineman does something wrong, or if the referee calls a bad call, you didn't even see the referee or the offensive lineman during the game until that happened, right? Now all of a sudden they're getting shown and stuff, and the only time they get shown is when they screw up. Well, money's the same thing. We've had money for tens of thousands of years, you know, different kind of forms of money, you know, bartering, you know, stuff and precious metals for over 5,000 years. And before that, we had, you know, seashells and rocks and things that were scarce. We always float towards scarcity. But when the money breaks, and the people that break it, instead of saying, hey, I'm sorry, let me raise my hand and tell you I did something wrong, they'll turn around and try to hide it by cheapening the foods. And that's what they did, you know, with the oils in our food, man. For those of you that don't know, the most dangerous thing on this planet that you can eat are seed oils. You know, now I didn't know this, guys. I didn't know this. I was eating a lot of seed oils. You guys should follow a man named Dr. Saladino, Paul Saladino. He's big on that. He does the animal-based diet. I was doing carnivore for a little bit. I did it for 3 weeks straight, and it got me results. The problem is I like variety, and I ran into him through another channel, a workout channel that I was watching, that said that you can eat animal-based foods, but you can also eat fruits. And then vegetables are bad for you because the plants, they want you to eat the fruits on the plants, but they don't want you to eat the vegetable. They don't want you to eat the seeds and the stems and the leaves and stuff, because they made an evolutionary deal with the animals to say, hey, well, here's your fruit. We'll give you some fruit, but please don't eat us. And because, you know, animals can run, you know, because we eat animals can get away by fighting you or running or whatever, kicking you or something like that. Plants can't do that. You know, vegetables can't do that. The only thing they could do is put toxins and stuff in the vegetables and in the plants to make sure that you don't eat it. I know that sounds controversial, and it did for me too, but I did a lot of research on it. And I'm not saying it's right, but it makes sense to me. And again, I've done a lot of research on it, but do your own research. Don't trust, verify, always. But these vegetable oils, speaking of that, when they made them, they made us think that saturated fat was bad, and you know, butter was bad, real butter I'm talking about, not margarine and the fake stuff. And tallow was bad, and beef beef fat was bad, and it tells you it clogs up your arteries and gives you heart attacks and strokes and gives you high blood pressure and stuff like that. Meanwhile, through the back door, they're selling you a seed oil that is made. If you see how this stuff is made, you'll wonder why you ever ate this stuff. Okay, it's just, for lack of a better term, it's poison, man. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's poison. And I am going to be talking about this stuff on my channel in the up and coming videos. 2024 is going to be a crazy year, and I'm not just going to focus on finances and Bitcoin and stuff like that. You got to get right with spiritually with God, in my opinion. I'm not going to be religious with you. I'm not going to preach to you. You got to get your mind right, your spirit right. You got to get your body right. You got to become the best version of yourself that you can be. You just have to. And in 2024, we're living in a soft ass society that hard men left us, and I believe soft men aren't ready for hard times. And I believe 2024, 2025 is going to be some hard times, but I'll get into that later. But again, man, you got to be a man of your word. You got to be what do they say? A warrior in the garden, because a soft man don't have any choices, right? I'm not saying you got to be nasty and you got to be you know, violent and stuff like that, but if you're a warrior in the garden, meaning you can defend yourself and fight and stuff like that, but you're a nice, calm guy, you can defend you and yours. You know what I mean? But if you're just a person that can't do anything, you got no choices. You know what I mean? If you're just this, you know, you're a man, and you know that. I know the guys on this channel know what I'm talking about. So I'm getting ready to go in this gym. Look up what seed oils can do for you, Paul Saladino, and others, man, and others. Wow. So Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.